Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Australia too. You were out here, what, about 12 months, 2 years ago?
Yes, that's right.
Was that Life of Brian time or something?
Life of Brian and, in a book that I wrote, that's right.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Now, Yellowbeard opened at the weekend to very good business all around the country, and just tell people about the idea of Yellowbeard. Yellowbeard is sort of a vaguely nasty...
Well, not vaguely, he's very nasty.
Very nasty.
Really, yes, the most unpleasant pirate ever, really. He would poke your eyes out as soon as look at you, really.
Yeah, just an all-round nasty one.
Yes, oh yes, no redeeming feature at all.
Where did the idea come from?
Actually, it was Keith Moon, an old drinking companion of mine, some years ago, about 6 years ago, suggested I wrote an adventure comedy. And looking at Keith, he reminded me in appearance of, in Treasure Island, Long John Silver, played by Robert Newton, right? Looked just like him. And also Keith rather behaved like a pirate. He did whatever he felt like doing on the spur of the moment and didn't give a damn about the consequences, which is very piratical in behaviour. So that gave me the idea of pirates, and that was the seed of it, really, and started to write it sometime later.
Did you have Keith Moon in mind for the part?
He would indeed have been in the movie, yes, either playing Yellowbeard himself or his arch rival, who in fact we named Moon after him.
Oh, really, in memory.
Yeah.
He must have been outrageous, was he? Threw grand pianos into swimming pools and all sorts of things.
That kind of thing, yes, even on a smaller scale. I once went to see him in his hotel in London. Actually, there was only one hotel which would accept him at the time. He was banned from most of the rest. He was staying there under the name of Mr. Rupert Wilde, which was kind of ominous anyway. And I used to drink gin at the time, large quantities of it. Stopped 5 years ago, had to. But there was no gin in Keith's penthouse apartment in this hotel. He was right up there on the top floor. And so he rang up room service and asked them if they could send up a bottle of gin. And 15 minutes later, they still hadn't. And so Keith rang them back and said that if the gin didn't arrive within the next 10 minutes, their television set would arrive on the pavement outside. 10 minutes later, still no gin had arrived, and Keith disappeared out of the window, which I thought was kind of odd. I thought he probably walked onto the balcony, but it was kind of 13, 14 floors high. A few minutes later, I looked out just to check, and there was no balcony. There was, in fact, a small ledge about 4 or 5 inches wide. There was no mess on the pavement underneath. Checked that. So he obviously crawled along, somehow or other, managed to crawl along this balcony. There was no other sign of him. So I just sat down and waited, knowing Keith, expecting the unexpected, as it were. And a few minutes later, he came back into the room, through the window, with a bottle of gin in his hand. He'd burgled the next-door penthouse. A good friend.